Today we are going to start Chapter 10. Chapter 10 we're going to be looking at polynomials. In order to talk about polynomials we need exponents. In order to talk about exponents, before we look at any algebraic rules, we're first going to review a little bit of the basics. So the first thing that we have here is a definition. Okay? So when we're thinking about our definition, remember our exponents are the numbers that are used to show repeated multiplication. So in the expression 2 to the third equals 8. 2 is our base. Remember that is our large number that's being repeated. And 3 is the exponent. It's the smaller number that's written up high that tells us exactly how many times we are repeating the base. All right, so to start with, we're going to fill in a table here. We're going to talk a little bit about our meaning of our exponential expressions, write them out in expanded form, and then calculate our value for those exponential expressions. All right, so our first expression is 5 to the second power, which we generally say is 5 squared. All right, so what this means that we have 2 factors of the number 5. Right, 2 is our exponent, 5 is our base. If we write this in expanded form, we are writing 5 times 5. And our expanded form is our exponential expression written as a product. And then our value, if we multiply, 5 times 5 gives us 25. Right, 3 to the fourth power means that we have 4 factors of 3. Again, 4 is our exponent, 3 is our base. If we write this out in expanded form, again, we're thinking about this as a multiplication. 3 times 3 times 3 times 3. And if we multiply these all together, there's a couple of different ways we can do this. 3 times 3 is 9, times 3 again gives us 27. If we multiply 27 by 3 again, that gives us 81. Or another kind of quick, easy way to do this without having to do a lot of complicated multiplication. If we look at it, these two 3's here give us 9, these two 3's give us 9, and if we multiply our 9 times 9, we also get our 81. Negative 4 squared. Notice that our negative 4 is in parentheses, right? So that is our base, that is our number that's being repeated. Right? So we have 2 factors of negative 4. If we write this out in expanded form, again, we're thinking negative 4 times negative 4. Remember, negative times negative turns positive. Right, our parentheses do matter. It does show that our negative 4 is our base. Right, so when we're doing our repetition in our expanded form, we want to make sure that we keep that negative sign in there. Right, negative 5 to the third power, or negative 5 cubed, means 3 factors of negative 5. Okay. So we have negative 5 times negative 5 times negative 5. Again, the negative sign gets repeated 3 times. 5 times 5 is 25. We multiply that by 5 again, we get negative 125. Again, our product in this case, our value is negative because negative times negative times negative is 3 negative signs, which our answer stays negative. All right, 1 to the fifth means that we have 5 factors of 1. So in expanded form, 1 times 1 times 1 times 1 times 1. And we multiply all the way across. 1 times 1 is still 1, no matter how many times we multiply it. So our product, our value, is equal to 1. Right, and then our last one here in this table, 0 cubed, right, means we have 3 factors of 0. So 0 times 0 times 0. 0 times itself a bunch of times is still 0. So our value, our product in this last row of this table is 0. As we're going through, we are going to be asked in different sections to do some evaluating using some different exponential expressions. Just remember to pay careful attention to your signs as we're going through and doing the actual multiplication for these.